Welcome to Shallow Waters, where we're not afraid to admit that swimming in the same deep water as you is hard. Well, welcome to another episode of Shallow Waters. Today is our day after Christmas special. This is actually a get ready with me instead of unready because it's about 2 in the afternoon and I've been wearing yesterday's clothes up until about 20 minutes ago when I finally got in the shower and finally washed my body and put fresh clothes on, and it feels so good to be clean. Now granted, this is what day number is it, hair? Oh, so it's just day 3 hair, so it's not too dirty. I did wear makeup yesterday and I made the mortal mistake of going to bed in my makeup, which I don't usually do, but you know, sometimes you get tired and you just say screw it. So I'm gonna start with some jojoba oil just to really get all the makeup off that might have sunk its way deep into my pores. We might have a cameo appearance. Hi, would you like to be in my movie? Come on over. So this is Ted. He is busy today. Yeah. You had Mexican street corn for lunch and it was so good he had to have 2 helpings. This stuff's amazing. And you can actually feel sometimes when you're rubbing it in, like some of the little blackheads just roll right out of your pores, which is really strange. Like you can use like those Biore strips and like rip them out of your skin, but this like actually pulls some of them out. Like I can feel 1 or 2. I don't know if you can see them on my fingers. There's another one, but I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Can you see that little tiny grain of sand? So this again is the Urban Skin RX Clear Skin Cleansing Bar 3-in-1 treatment. I've used that with you guys before at the end of the day. And I would usually use it at the end of the day if I were to use it. But today I am going to use it sooner because, again, I slept in my makeup last night. So I think I need a little more help. Hey, Teddy.
Boy.
You coming to be part of the group? Do you have anything? Oh, no. We're not gonna take a shower right now. Nope, not right now. You already had a shower. You can have another one later, maybe. My little friend. So this is again the glycolic acid toning solution, which I think I showed you guys before. Oh, you want to use your talker? Is it charged yet? You've had it plugged in for a long time. I think that charger's broken, honey. It's not working. You want to tell me something, don't you? We're going to have to find a better charger. Can you go put this on the counter for me? And we'll find you a better charger. It should charge pretty fast if we find a good one. But look, even after double cleansing, there's still just a little bit of dirt. That is much better. Now I'm going to give it a second. Go see what Ted's doing, and I'll be right back. Where would I be if I were an extra charger? We don't know. Alrighty, so you're supposed to put your prescriptions on first, although they are cream form, so I'm not always sure that that's really true. Hi, you. I wonder what I can get you. You seem to need something. You and Cream Puff in the corner of the room. We don't know where Claire is. And I'll give that a minute to set. Hi, do you have one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes? You do. Wanna come be on the TV? Wanna look? Hi, you're way up there. Nobody can see you, you're up so high. Nobody believes you really exist because you're up way up there. Far away. Tall boy. And again, the ordinary azelaic acid, this stuff. Love it. I even swear it has like a blurring property to it, although it's not sold as any sort of primer or blurring agent. But I just feel like it does. I've been known to just put that on and go out because I don't always get all fancy to leave the house, do I? Today I did not. I went in the store with no makeup on, a face mask and a pair of slippers. I did that. And the niacinamide and zinc, high strength vitamin and mineral blemish formula. Again, from The Ordinary. I'm not sponsored in any way by The Ordinary. They're just in my price point and seem to make quality stuff. Oh, that feels so good. We'll let that dry down. So what have you all been up to this Christmas? Did you have a good holiday? Did your family have fun? Did you get to see people? What's your Christmas story? You can see my hair gel. I got some of it on my actual scalp. That's the red hair gel that's making my hair look red. Now, because I'm feeling a little extra today, I'm going to use my all-in-one snail repair cream. I swear this stuff's a miracle. I just don't have the patience to use this many products most of the time. And as I said, I've been experiencing breakouts lately, so I haven't been doing as much on the moisturizing front. Once that absorbs, I want to put on this Purito Centella Green Level Unscented Sun SPF 50. It says it's essential oil free, suitable for all skin types, organic UV filters, calming and moisturizing, no sticky and no white cast. This one, I have to agree, does not leave a white cast. It does absorb. It doesn't really have much of a smell, so it's got some things going for it that a lot of other ones don't. But okay, so I think we are well prepped at this point to put on some makeup. But I have a new foundation that I love. The color match is perfect, but I'm finding that I have so much breakthrough oil around my nose, it just doesn't work. But this is the Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. And I have to say, it has a very minty smell. Oh, that smells so good. I also have the dewy one, which smells like watermelon, which I like too, but I don't really need any more dew than my face already makes. So this one's very sticky, so it makes your makeup stick. I have really big pores. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. It is actually my favorite primer. But it doesn't do much for makeup longevity, but it really does make your pores disappear. So I just put it where the pores are the worst. Right in this area. And it just Blur City, it's amazing. And then I have for eyes of the Milk Makeup, and this is the Grip Eye Primer. And you can use it, it also says it's a primer for concealer. Not very much comes out of the tube at once, which kind of bothers me. I don't know if that's something that happened. It's like a mistake from mine. I can see the product is in there. I'm like, please have some on you. I could talk about more important things today, but I think I'm too tired. Yesterday was hard. Like, yesterday wasn't hard all around. It was a really nice Christmas. The boys liked their gifts. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Let's steal from Charles Dickens. So I really can't complain, but I'll complain anyway. It was hard. It was really hard. So, long story, slightly shortened, is that Teddy did awesome. Opening gifts, Teddy did awesome. At Grandma and Pop's is having breakfast. He was so well behaved. And then when he wanted to go, he decided that he had enough. And we were actually out in the driveway and he decided to be a little rough with his mom. And I did not like that game. And when those things happen, it's really hard for me to stay in the moment. I, of course, always in my brain start projecting it forward. I'm like, if he starts getting rough with other people, then I'll never have any more in-home supports or childcare, and I'll have to quit my job. Like, my brain will go all down that rabbit hole. And so I start going into this projected future where everything's bleak and horrible. So I was doing my best not to get wound up, because that's the last thing you want to do around a Teddy is get wound up. You have to stay cool as a cucumber. all the time, because I swear any energy that you give off, he just sucks it in. He's like an energy sponge. So I was really careful not to do that and to stay in the moment, but I barely did. My brain kept wanting to go down the rabbit hole of negative possibilities, and I had to rein myself in, but it was hard and I wasn't perfect, and I did have a little bit of a moment where I was not my best self, and there were some tears, and I try not to do that in front of the boys, but that's what happens sometimes. But in the end, we got home, we started acting a little bit more like it was a normal day instead of a holiday, and that really reset everything. Teddy went for that. I just started cleaning the kitchen, put on some music. That was sort of the vibe we're giving off. Now, I don't usually put concealer on before foundation. This is very different. I don't know why I did that, but hey, maybe it's all the talking. But this is my new foundation that I'm enjoying, which is number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Serum Foundation. It's supposed to reduce wrinkles, make your skin firmer, and make your skin tone more even. That's not really why I bought it. It's because it said Radiant Finish Medium Coverage. I'm a medium coverage girl all the way. It has been a real blessing. Everywhere except for on my nose, where this is just much better. So I'm going to put just the smallest amount of this. This is the Purito on the back of my hand. And I'm going to do this on the center of my face because this just has the most beautiful luminous coverage, and it doesn't seem to separate the way other things do on my nose. It just has the most beautiful glow, covers up my rosacea, but it doesn't cover up like my freckles, my moles. None of those things that I don't want to cover get covered with it. So that I'm just using the one little drop because, as I said, I don't want to run out of it and not have it because it's the only thing that seems to look good there. So this is the new stuff. I'm going to try using that on the peripheral parts of my face, and here's that on my back of my hand. All right, now we look kind of a little bit dead. Okay, I might have overdone it with the coverage, but that's okay. So this is my favorite bronzer. It is a cream bronzer. It's in the color A Little Shady, and it looks just like a shadow. I don't know how somebody created shadow color, but they did, and it's amazing. And I already have a shadow here, but it's funny, one side of my face is very different shaped than the other. Anybody else asymmetrical out there? Where are all my asymmetrical friends? Hey, would you like some makeup? You're like, I'm disappearing right now. You're so cute. Mommy loves you. So this is a putty blush, which I think I've used in front of you before, but I've been on a big kick with it. Nothing really new today. This is the Urban Decay Naked Cyber with all of its sparkly goodness. Can you see how sparkly it is today? I didn't think it showed up very well in the last video where I showed it. So I'm gonna use AI, which is this one on the end, which I just love because it's almost a skin tone, but it has little like silver sparkles in it, which makes it extra special. And as my final color, I will use Static, sort of a blue, to go with my blue sweater. Well, the blue parts of my sweater. Yeah. I don't need to do a big eye makeup look today. I'm not going anywhere. After all, it is the day after Christmas, and the only place I'm going is to pick up the boys later. Yeah, that's all we're doing. Maybe we'll go to Grandma and Pop's just to say hi. I dropped my favorite eye pencil lately. So this is Wet n Wild Mega Liner, liquid eyeliner in the metallic. And I have to say, I've tried many liquid eyeliners, and I keep going back to Dollar Tree and then getting the Wet n Wild. It's easy to control. So this is She Glam, and it's a dual-ended stick. On one side is a very fine pencil, which I like. And then there's a pen. And this one's in the color taupe. I have used the pen before. It does come out nice, but I find that this particular pencil, I'm actually gonna do this over here, I think, so that I can actually see what I'm doing a little bit better versus the viewfinder. Maybe I will come back to the viewfinder. It's so funny, for years I tried to get rid of the point at the top of my eyebrows. I'd actually pluck it off, which is funny, and now it's like my favorite part of my eyebrow because I'm like, oh, it's unique, and it reminds me of my dad. It's one of his features. He had little points on the top of his eyebrows, and now I'm like, I miss my dad. I would like to have points on the top of my eyebrows. All right, so the fancy eyebrows today. That's one of my favorite part about eyebrows, is that I can do them differently every day. And this one's got like real good. I can make this one a little more dramatic. Let's see. Let's see if we can make it a little more like its sister. Come on, go a little bit more pointy on me. A little bit more pointy. This definitely calls for a bolder lip than I was planning. So originally I was just planning on doing this, which is my Burt's Bees Olive Glow in Dahlia Dew, which is one of my favorite things. It's got a lot of makeup on it because you can use it on your face too. So that was my original thought, but that's just not seeming to be bold enough for this look. I found it. I think I found it. This reminds me, I have not done any mascara. And yes, pardon my pimple. I should probably put a little dot on it and pretend it's a beauty mark. Hi, love. Would you like help with anything? Really? All right. We'll get that next. Oh, I think I found the right lipstick that I was thinking of. I think this is the Wine and Dine, isn't it? Yep, Wine and Dime. This is the one. Now we'll fix our hair next. Oopsie-doo, we forgot to powder. Gotta do that before we do hair, or this beautiful dewy look on the forehead's gonna get out of control real fast. Pull out the refresh foam. When I get the hair wet, some of the red might come off, which is okay. It's gonna wet my roots. And this is a dry shampoo that's, I don't know why they call it a dry shampoo, because it's like a wet shampoo, but it dries very fast and it's a foam. I should just say foam shampoo, but I'm trying to get to do like some sort of 90s swoopy thing going on over there. Like I really want to swoop. Try to see if I can use this as a refresh because I love this way this smells. I love how it makes my hair feel. I typically don't like how it makes my hair look if I use it on a wash day. So I have about this much of it and it looks kind of like snot. Now I'm going to just scrunch and fluff it into my hairs. Part of this refresh because it's a very moisturizing gel and it works great on my mom. I gave her my first jar of it, but then I was like, I want some for winter because it's so moisturizing and my hair does get dry in the winter. So this is one of my favorite things to use my Shark for, is just a quick refresh and just give some great body and fluff and happiness to the hair. And boy, does that Curlsmith stuff smell amazing. The Curlsmith is like, it's rocking the smell train. I smell like a flower now. I guess that'll be good enough. So this is the final look. Hope you enjoyed me being a goofball. I just wanted to feel a little bit fancy because I took a shower and it felt so good. Hope that your day is blessed and enjoyable and that you have many fun things come your way and that you have plenty of fun times with loved ones as you head into the new year, and please stay healthy. That's the big important. And next time on Shallow Waters, we'll, I'm sure, get into more in-depth stuff. But today we kept it a little light. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.